All right. Welcome,
Woohoo!
everybody. We
Yeah,
tried
fancy,
something.
fancy new stuff.
Yeah. All
I
right. We
do like.
tried something new tonight. So,
I kind of like it though. Ooh. What's up, James? Look at that, man! It worked first try.
yay.
What's going on? We got Hot Wheel Hunter in the garage. Okay, I said the garage. We're in the garage. And we need. Yeah, we should change that up. I like that music though. That music is cool.
Yep. We're going to try that and see how this keeps going. Oh, we're doing that again.
No goody. What's up, Ken? See you here in like 2 weeks, brother. Terry, how you doing? Oh, Kent is glitching hardcore. Nick, what's going on? I can hear Murph just huffing in the background.
It's going to be a good night.
Oh Lord, Panama Red, what's up, brother?
Panel. Oh,
Yeah, I know, Ken. I cannot wait either. It's like I'm just super excited. I got to get a hold of my friend and get her paper cutter, and I got my bags ordered today for my handout cards, so that's going on, working well. I just got to get. I got my header cards. The cards are almost done. The bags are will be here tomorrow. I just got to cut the header cards, fold them in half. Reagan, what's going on tonight? And I'll be ready to go, man. I cannot wait. Honestly, I can't wait to hand out these cars because they look so cool. Um, I mean, they are stunning. If you guys don't know, Nick is the one that is making my customs for Charlotte, and I will do a preview of them when we get to Charlotte. There will not be a sneak before. So
yeah. This is going to be good. You keep going there.
you're working, kind of glitchy, a little bit, a little glitchy. Kent, he left again. It's my show. So, well, let's see. I guess we could talk about. Been buying all the stuff on my want list all week. Not sure what I'm looking for when I get there. Ken, we both know that it does not matter what you possess when before you go there. They're going to be crazy. Got to see a sneak. Yeah, that's the problem though, Terry. If I give a sneak of them, well, here I'll give. I will give you a sneak. It is. Let's see. Where do I have one? I know I have one around here somewhere. Um. Yeah, there's one right there. Uh, all right.
Okay.
Here's your sneak for Charlotte. It is a Mercedes Benz 390 SEL. That's
390.
380. Sorry, I'm a little hyper this morning, tonight. Well, see, I got everything all messed up. But yep. Hey, Derek, what's going on? But yep, this will be my handout card for Charlotte. It will not look anything like this, but it'll be amazing. So even Nick's saying no, not the sneaks. But yeah, that's as much of a sneak as you're gonna get. I want one with real riders. Well, I'm not taking requests on this one. You might get one with rear riders, you might not. And if you don't, it's not as easy as you would want it to be to change them. So,
No. I do not
this,
like Blackwells. I do not like upgrading Blackwell wheels. They are not fun. Different size. The axles themselves are different widths that
yes,
they
it is.
use
It is.
back
It
then.
is. It has been a process to upgrade mine for handout season. So, is that the picture I've seen on your phone when you're showing off your new displays? No. Ooh. Maybe. I don't know now. Now I need to go back through my phone and see what's on there. Yeah, you might have saw something. Shh, if you did. Miss Deb, how's it going tonight? See, Nick's doing the. But anyways, so that's that. Like Nick or Nick, I am all over the place tonight. As
You are
Kent,
wired.
Miss Barb, what's going on? Are you donating one for the Rickster charity auction? Yeah, I can do that. I can definitely do that, Barb. Heck yeah, I can do that. That's for sure. Um, where were we going? As Kent said here on tonight's preview, this will be our last show until we get to Charlotte. So we're going to take next weekend off because, well, we need to get packed up and boxed up and baggied up and ready to roll. So, and I don't know about you, Kent, but I know Ken Sleeth is super excited. I know Mr. Nick is losing his mind excited. How are you feeling about going to Charlotte? And I think he's glitched. This might just be the Brent show tonight. All right, Brian, Charlotte. Yeah, you're going to be with us too, man. Yeah, Kent is definitely frozen again. It's great. He's holding. He's the greatest. He's playing freeze tag. Unfreeze. Anyways, so let's talk about last weekend. The laptop decided it needed to reboot. All right, so it is going to be the Brent show for a little while. It's a very funny post. Yes, it is, Brian. Last weekend in Norfolk was an amazing show. We had some vendors that canceled because of car trouble and weather, which we understand completely. Ice and snow in Nebraska, and when you're traveling all the way, an hour and a half out of your way, cell service gets a little sketchy sometimes. So we understand the weather completely. In car trouble, I mean, it's car trouble. We're not going to knock anybody for that, but we had a great time. The bank is a really cool place. I was very happy with it. You're up on the third floor. You've got an amazing view. Like literally, you've got almost 180 degrees just all the way across. And it's a great place. We had a little elevator issues, but as long as you had someone with a key card letting you out, you were fine, which was great. It worked out fine. We didn't have any problems. The bank had lost power Saturday night, and that's why everything was kind of glitched up from the storm. But it was a great time. As yes, Hot Wheel Hunter. It was fun and very very relaxing. We had the radio going. We had a grand total of 71 people come through the door, including vendors. And when you hear 71, you might, we normally get 200 through Ashland. Well, there's more collectors in the Ashland, Omaha, Lincoln area. But 71 through Norfolk is amazing. We've had some shows that have gone off in Norfolk that were in the 40s. And we've had some shows in the hundreds. So it just kind of depends. But to have 71 people come through the door and have the weather that we had and the issues that everything had was a great place. And I cannot wait for the next one. And hopefully it'll be nicer weather, so everybody will be able to get up there and check out that third story bank. Getting up there, no problem, but you can't get out until yeah, it's a Hotel California, man. You can check out anytime you want, but you can never leave. And we actually used that line about 5 or 6 times. So, but it was great. Great selling, great trading. We had great buyers. I came home with some really cool stuff. I'm very happy to have. The only thing that I didn't get to come home with was a Back to the Future monster truck. But Derek said he'd get me at the next one because he forgot it at home, which is fine. We still love you, Derek. Don't worry, it's all good. But yeah, it was a great show. The 30th anniversary box that was donated by Rich Adams was filled with treasure hunts by Kent, and that one was given away. And we gave away another gold wagon. I'm horrible with names, so he got his wagon for helping us get the Knights of Columbus location when we were using that. Manny, what's going on? Other than that, I think that's about all. Oh, and we had cookies from Robin. The Bonos went out and got some really good Domino's pizza with some really good garlic knots. Deb had Miss Lily with her. It was a really, really good weekend. So that's about enough for Ashland. Let's talk about the RLC for a minute. Now, I don't know about you guys. I didn't have any problems with this Tuesday's sale. I know a lot of people did. Will there be an let's see, 71 people through the door. Everything going on was great. Yes, it was, Kent. Will there be a on-site show from Charlotte. Brian, of course there will be an on-site show from Charlotte. There will always be an on-site Thursday night show from wherever we're at the time. But yes, we will be going live in Charlotte. We're thinking about doing things a little different this year. I'm thinking about doing a mobile show personally. Last year, Kent and myself were about 6 feet apart because, girls. And it was a little echoey. You could hear me on his feed and I could hear him on my feed. So this year, we're going to take you mobile. We're going to get up, we're going to walk around, and we're going to show everything. Who knows? We might pop into a race night, see what's going on. I don't know if I'll be wearing these headphones, which are new. Well, they're not new to me, but they're new for the show. I wanted to try them out tonight. Tuesday was terrible for me. Finding out it was a pre-sale. Yeah. Terry had no problems, but I did renew membership, so that helps. Joseph Zahn, what's going on? Yeah, but back to the Tuesday craziness. I have 2 accounts. One's for my brother. He gets first right of refusal on every car that I purchased with that account, and I had no problem. I was literally logged in, ordered, paid, out 3 minutes. Now, both of my accounts expired yesterday on Wednesday. So I didn't have to renew my accounts. They weren't on the bubble or nothing. I will renew mine before next Thursday because there's, it's the RLC car, which will be the Skyline. Let's see. Had no problems on Tuesday, but got right in at 4 p.m. Yeah. And that was another thing I heard is a lot of people didn't get in right away with when it happened, but then it got better towards the end of the day. I think when everybody dropped off. Round table usually gets Jedi Council meeting. Ooh, that could be interesting, Brian. Terry, no problems with the membership. I did renew membership. See, some people renewed, some people didn't. Tuesday was terrible for me, and I had to find out it was a pre-sale. Yeah, that's right. I already said that one. Got shipping notification this morning on the Mustang. I have not checked my emails today because I have dedicated accounts for my RLC. Well, one of them I do. One of them is my old email that I've had for like 25 years, and I don't go on there very often because it just gets hundreds and hundreds of emails a day. I ordered 6 between me and a friend's account, no issues. Very nice. Rich Adams, what's going on? Thank you for your donation of that 30th anniversary case, Rich. It was given away this weekend. You can go back and there's photos of the new owners, and they went home and they hung them on the wall. So thank you for that. I don't know why there was such a glitch for the RLC on Wednesday or Tuesday. Man, I am all over the place tonight. But some people it seemed to work fine for. Some people was a catastrophe. Hopefully Mattel will get that fixed at some point. Hopefully it won't be crazy. I love watching this while watching the Big 12 championship games. Very nice, Joe. They released there's going to be a new ones coming up. Golf Datsun will be coming up here soon. I just seen that before I came downstairs. I think it was going to be hopefully not while we're in Charlotte because that would be kind of hard. They normally don't do a release during nationals, so hopefully I'll have to double check the date on that. I checked it out. Cool. Very nice. So some of you may have been getting a little box in the mail if you ordered the 1991 BMW M3. It's really cool. It's not a black. It's a light blue. It's kind of a dark blue color. And obviously every side except for the bottom, that's always in black. Hey, look.
I know, I'm back.
He's back. So it came in a dark blue box, which I really liked. I was thinking it was just going to be a solid black one, which it was not. But no one cares about the white box. And as Ken pointed out a second ago, these cars came with the dreaded rubber bands on the doors. If you have not and you do own one of these little boxes, the first thing you need to do is take it out and get those rubber bands off, because eventually they will start eating through the paint. And I have seen some pictures where people are getting lines down the doors or across the roof line. So they definitely need to be taken off. They're really easy to take off. You pull the top off and you see this. Oh, hold on, wait, here, I'll even get this off because that's too much glare. There we go. So there is the 91
Okay.
BMW. And I got lucky. I don't have any marks from the rubber bands across the roof, but there is a little bit of a line. You can see it right in here. There's a little bit of a line. If I can get it to work, right? I think I can see it right there. There's a hair, just a little bit of a line, which is horrible because this is an amazing car. And there's a little bit of a line across the door too. But yeah, what did you guys think of this thing? If you've gotten one yet? Have anybody gotten one of these yet?
I haven't gotten mine, so I'm very, very much anticipating what mine are going to be like, and to get those rubber bands off as soon as possible. But man, is awesome, and like James say, it'll buff out.
Yeah, it will. I kind of want to open the doors on it because I haven't done that yet. I just don't know if I have something small enough to get in there to get the door open. Let's see here. Well, I got a big razor blade. That seems like a bad idea. I don't want to hurt the card. Let's try. Will that work? Nope, that's too flexible. I don't know. I'm not going to pop them open. Derek, here's the thing about the BMW. If you take the rubber band off, say if you sell it in the future, you will take them off. Actually, I have to disagree with you on that one, Derek. I don't think it's going to be worth less without the rubber bands, because if you research a little on the rubber bands that Hot Wheels have used in the past, they have absolutely destroyed paint jobs, and it hurts those cars majorly. I mean, it ruins them. Like you'll take the rubber band off, and it will take the paint off the car. So
Yeah,
I would, and being that this one's out of a package, there is no packaging, so to speak. I mean, that's your packaging, and then there's nothing different between this box and having this. I mean, my doors don't open still, and if I was buying one on the secondary market, I would want to make sure that it wasn't screwed up. That would be my biggest thing. Hot Wheel Hunter passed on this one. Well, I will bring this for you the next time I see you, buddy, so you can see how pretty this thing is, because it is. I wish I had an extra one. I really, really do, but my brother wants this one. So, oh, and by the way, I have number 1,867 of 30 grand. It's not as good as Manny's numbers, but hey, I'll take it. So let's see. I had the question for a long time since I heard about the issue, just trying to get everyone's opinion. Not a problem, Derek, man. We're always here for anybody ever has a question. You're more than welcome to ask it. In fact,
it's a good question.
It is. It's an amazing, it's a great question. And I wish I had, because I have some lower.
Some of my old.
I do have some, but I don't know where they're at right now, because they screwed up the paint a little bit, but I got lucky enough that it didn't completely ruin them. I just don't know where they're at right now, and I don't want to spend the next 4 days looking for them. So when I find them, I will post pictures of them and show you what it looks like.
You really see it. I don't know if you mentioned it, but in the 100% cars is really where you see that at.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a 69 GTX that I bought at a show, and you can put them in the freezer. That might work. But But man, it ruined the paint on them, and that's like one of my favorite cars.
I think
That
I might.
casting is like one of my favorite.
Yes, that is a very nice casting. I wish. Let's see. Does this one have rubber bands on it?
But yeah, I think this is one time where you can take something away from the packaging, and you're not going to hurt yourself value wise.
Most definitely. It's not going to hurt because anyone that you sell it to is going to be happy that the rubber band is not on there.
So I think that's really where that lies at. I don't know how much we got into it before we got back, but it seemed like the sale aggravated a few people this week.
Yeah, I noticed that there was quite a few people that were literally just hanging up their RLC hat, so to speak, and they were just quitting altogether. Which, hey, I guarantee there's someone that will take your seat at the table. Not a problem. I wish I had one of those cars, but I don't have one in front of me. But yeah, anyone that leaves the RLC, it doesn't really matter anymore because you can buy back in at any point in time. So if a really good car comes up for sale and you're like, oh, I kind of want that one, you pay $10, you got it for a year, you're right back in. No issues here, but I did renew my accounts during the process. And I'm going to probably renew mine tomorrow. Maybe I might do it later tonight. Depends on how I'm feeling. But yeah, definitely got to renew because, there's cool cars coming down. And I think the one that I'm looking forward to the most, there's a toss-up between two cars, really. It's the 90 Chevy 454 SS Chevy truck, and it is the 73 Lowrider Monte Carlo with opening suicide doors, which I find absolutely hilarious because if anyone has ever opened a 73 Monte Carlo door, they are 14 feet long and about 800 pounds. So I would love to know how you'd really reinforce one of those. Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, I did mine a couple of days early, and I did it early because I didn't know if it was I couldn't remember when I had signed up. So I didn't know. I wanted to be sure. So I did both accounts early, and I had to do the weird Shopify thing, and I got in and was fine after that. But yeah.
And see, with that Shopify thing, I've noticed if you just ignore it and roll down, you can put it in just old school.
Yeah. So
that's all I've been doing. And as far as when your membership expires, if you go into your profile where it lists all your information and you scroll all the way down to the very, very bottom, it says when your membership expires. And right now mine says that it's expired.
So my question to you, because you spend a lot of time on the forums, especially on the RLC forums, what was the consensus that you were getting from folks?
It seemed like it was more 70% was having issues and 30% were like, that was the easiest one I've ever done. There was members that were finding ways that were helping, and they were, okay, this is what I did to make mine work. And that's where I was screenshotting and adding it to our page to help people out. There was people that were trolling, and there was people that were trying to help people get the car. So, I love the fact that people were trying to help each other. I really do. I think that says something, that there's still great people left in this hobby. And then the trolls, well, there's trolls everywhere, unfortunately. And we just have to learn not to feed them. So,
yes, don't feed the trolls. That's bad. They stay under the bridge.
Yep.
I know there was a lot of talk and concern about things shipping and when they're going to get here too. It's even been asked on a couple of pages, ours included. Yeah, it's nice to have that tracking. Don't get me wrong, but we're talking about Mattel here and not Joe
Walmart,
Schmo.
Amazon.
Yeah. We're not talking Joe Schmo here. I know the cars are going to ship.
Yeah.
Just they'll get here when they get here and whatnot. So, sometimes you got to take a look at those posts and, is it general curiosity or is it just someone trying to feed the flames, so to speak, to try to stir a pot?
I think it's a little bit of both. James, I believe it is the newest. It's the Skyline, the 72 Skyline, I think it is.
Yeah, it's the membership car.
Yeah,
The
it's a
blue one.
blue Real
The
Rider
purple,
or purple.
whatever
Oh,
you
that,
call it.
it's blue. It's bluish mirror. My original membership wasn't up till next week. I don't understand what it made me buy them now. I couldn't unclick it at all. Checkout time. It was good now. All 3 accounts are renewed to bring on the Skyline. Nice. See, and that was the one thing I did. As I went in and I literally unclicked it and went on because I'm like, my
Yeah.
membership's good till tomorrow, so there's no reason why I can't buy it tonight. So
yeah, I think that's what I had to do. I had to do also because it was like, well, I knew mine. I had just renewed mine the day before, so I don't know. Like I said, there's lots of weirdness to this sale. I think it's that limbo transition period from closing out one year to start the next, and I don't think Mattel was ready for that. I don't think they were expecting to see quite the confusion or mess, so to speak. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
What I think that they should have done is they should have did the sale next week and let everyone's accounts expire like they used to. And then there was like a grace period where no one's worked. Like it was like a 4 or 5 day window where no one's accounts worked. And then when everyone reissued, everyone got back in. But with the new digital memberships where you can renew at any time of the day or night or year, it kind of, I think it gives the computer a lot more stuff to go through. And I think that had something to do with it.
Well,
Shipping
so
yeah,
that's a good point, and I think that again, this is just my opinion. I think a lot of that has to do with the default method of shipping, which is the by far the cheapest route possible. So that's the way it's gonna go.
but you're not wrong, James. And if you haven't seen what he said, is James the shipping says it gets me. It goes from Pennsylvania to St. Louis to Kansas City to Sioux Falls, then to Des Moines, then to my house. Now with me, it normally goes from Pennsylvania to St. Louis to Kansas City to Omaha, and then to Blair, and then to my house. That's the way it should go. But I have had some that have went from Pennsylvania to St. Louis to Kansas City to Dallas, back up to Kansas City to Omaha to Lincoln. Then it went to North Platte, and then it came back to Lincoln, back to Omaha, back up to Blair. I just think I honestly think that somebody just goes beep and throws it in a box. And whether it's the right box or the wrong box, I don't know. But I think that's kind of what happens sometimes. Most of the time they get here uneventful, but sometimes they go completely haywire.
Yeah, I really don't know what to say about it. It is interesting to watch, and despite all of those bounces around, I would say 95 to 99% of the cars arrive in decent shape. I The only exception would be I think those BMWs being in that hot cold probably had some effect on those rubber bands.
Yeah, I could see that.
It could be something with the paint that we don't know about either.
It could be too. And Brian, you're actually wrong. The United States Postal Service is a privately owned company that is not government owned.
Not anymore, anyway.
No. I have two friends that work for the for the postal service, and I actually said the same thing. I was like, "Whoa, how do you like that government job?" He goes, "This ain't a government job. It's a private company. It's just called United States Postal Service." Rubber bands were
Yeah,
a dumb idea. Amen,
yeah.
brother. Amen.
I'm still trying to grasp why they needed to do that. I mean, the obvious reason is they thought the doors were going to fly open, but clearly, I don't know. Maybe if in shipping, that's probably where they thought, but I don't know. I agree. It was not a good idea.
And here's the thing, right? So my rubber bands or my rubber band is no longer on here, and I know I'm going to drop it, but neither one of them open. I mean, I don't know if they're wedged in there or what, but they're not opening.
To your point, Derek, I would say freeze on the older ones, the ones that have broken and dried out. These new ones, there's enough elasticity or elastic left to get a small scissors in there. I would do it on the base side.
You can't because the wrap goes around the center of the car. So what I did was I grabbed it at the top and
Twisted.
I just lifted it up and then snipped it off.
Yeah. So there you go.
Doors feel spring loaded. Take a little effort. Well, how do you open it? I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
they
have.
could have done that too. That's a very good point using those plastic inserts.
Ah, there we go. There, we got a door open. Woo.
Yeah, that's true. Also, Brian, they could be just sitting there. Who knows how long they've been sitting there. But to me, it's unusual to see
Yeah.
that type of damage that quick.
Yeah. And you're right, James. They do have that spring loaded feel to them. But it's more like.
Yes, I agree there with that. Also, Brian.
I don't have any that have
Yeah,
opening doors.
Ken, you're absolutely right. This is just an outstanding car. The demand for it, the buzz and hype about it were pretty high too. So,
And the
yeah,
resale rate, woo,
yeah. So I think over time, if you got one that's not been tagged, so to speak, you're going to have something that's probably going to hold its value over time. Not that value is the sole motivator, but
it don't hurt. But yeah, first thing I did, I mean, I literally, I had went and got the car out of the mailbox, and it was cold, and I just picked it up, snipped the rubber band off right away, and then put the car underneath some lights and let it warm up before I actually kind of looked at it. But it was so cold that it frosted the whole car, just fogged over. So
opened 4 and had marks on all from the rubber band. Oh man, I feel for you, Ken.
I
That's
got
horrible.
lucky. I got lucky with my first one. I'm hoping the second one. The label has been made. I don't know when it's going to get here. I'm guessing maybe Monday or Tuesday. But that's the first thing I'll do. Just gut it open and get those rubber band off as soon as I can. And hopefully that it will go well because this one, as of right now, is mine. So hopefully the other one, unless it's a lower number, will go to my brother. So
you guys talk about the Norfolk and everything like that?
yeah, yep. Thanks, Rich, and everything. And
oh yes, please do thank him.
we already did.
Sweet.
Tried posting a picture when we do that to the live video chat.
Oh yeah, we can't. Yeah, you can't upload anything.
But it'll be in that video chat for I don't know how that works.
It won't. It won't. It doesn't let you load live video or pictures.
Maybe
You'll
just
just have
add
to
it to, yeah,
post it
just add it
after
to the
it's
page.
later.
Yeah, or just add it to the page and show the people.
Although I can share video, so I can share epic
Oh,
gassers burning now.
can't just show or oh dang.
What?
Uh, I got a video from or a picture from Ken, and it is I yeah it. I'm thinking yours might not
Oh,
have been. I'm thinking yours might not have been dry yet, man.
I
And hold
seen
on,
that.
just got something else here. Oh, why you got to do that? Oh, Nick is being mean.
He's showing you the BMW or the
No,
Mercedes.
he's showing me the done Mercedes.
Yeah, I figured it's that much. Squirrel.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm definitely distracted.
No.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's not fair. We'll post those. We'll post the picture up of Ken's BMW here in a little bit
Wow.
as well. Um, let's see.
Man, that's pretty. All right, I got to get back to work now. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Woo.
Did you talk to customer service at all with that, Ken? Or is this just it is what it is and that's the way you've got it?
I don't know what customer service would be able to do. I don't know what they'd be able to do rather than to just send it back and we'll give you your money back, and then they'll turn it into the scratch and dent and flip it to somebody else. I mean, I can't really see a point in calling customer service. I hate to say that, but
Yeah.
there's not a lot they can do. I would, as much as I hate to say that, there's not a lot they can do.
Yeah. And he brings up a good point as well because it is on multiple people have been talking about it on the forums. So um let's see. You know,
Yeah, you can see mine. Yeah, you can see where the line is on mine, but other than that, it's not too bad. So all they did was tell me to return it so they can refund me. Yep, that's what. Oh wait, that's right.
yeah. We don't want that. Nobody wants that.
Yeah, no, we don't buy these cars to send them back. We buy these cars so we can keep them in our private collections. So
So has anyone else thought of what else they'd like to see during um while we're out in Charlotte? I know Brian wants to do a roundtable type like thing, and I know we're gonna get bombed by some of the peanut gallery. So
but it's hard to do a round table unless we can have a way to link all the microphones together.
yeah,
And
or
since
just
I'm
have
wearing, I've got my normal headsets that I wear, and then I have these. These ones work really good, and I think these would work really good for the live show. But
that's what I'm gonna wear.
and the closer that we sit, the more echoey that it gets. So we need to be away from each other. People paid.
Well,
Oh yeah, and there you go. That's the perfect example. Is people have paid and continue to pay. I can bring my group. Are you going to have room in the car, Brian? Wait a minute. Aren't you supposed? You know what? Aren't you supposed to be packing right now?
he's supposed to be.
Hopefully he's packed. They're leaving in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, throw it in there. We could probably use it. It'd probably be better anyway.
Yeah, I'm just not sure how we'll set it up. We might have to bring a laptop with us.
No, I might borrow. Well, I don't know.
We'll
After
figure it out.
tonight's reboot, I might have to just get another one. I don't know.
We'll figure it out. But yeah, anybody else that has any ideas for what you guys want to see at Charlotte? I don't necessarily know if we can go live during like seminars and stuff.
Oh, even better.
I mean, that would be interesting. All you guys would see would be just a static image or someone presenting, and I don't really know how that would work.
You would just add them as a
No,
secondary.
I'm
Oh,
talking for the like to show them like a seminar or something like that. We might be able to peek in and just kind of show you around the corner. I don't want to interrupt a lot of the seminars because those are full of amazing information that you can only get at nationals. Um, I know it's a lot of fun. I want to see people on Black Wheels. Yeah, yeah. Well, we're not talking what you're looking to buy, Ken. We're looking what you want. You're going to be there, so it's not. It's you don't even get to answer the question. No, we're asking what people want us to show. Do you guys want us to show like every car in the custom contest? Do you guys want to watch downhill racing for 15, 20 minutes? Do you guys want to watch Sizzler racing for 15, 20 minutes and actually see those things in action? I hope to show a lot of the how rude. I'd like to show the charity auction because I think that's a really cool time.
did I
And
hear something about a Mercedes going to the charity auction?
yeah, Barb has twisted the arm, and I think I'm gonna drop one in the old bucket for the charity. So,
Well, I think we might have an extra Volvo
ooh,
gold one.
we, I'd rather give that to one of our peoples.
Okay. Hey,
I
there's
don't
your
know.
brother. He
Hey,
popped
bro,
in.
what's up, B? How you doing? We need to get you on now that you got that nice new brand new shiny phone.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll be one of the first ones back after we get back from nationals.
Yes.
Might have to play
Yes.
with that idea, or we'll
Well,
take that week off too. I don't know.
we really don't have much. Oh, here we go. Little
Little
room to
room to
room.
room custom contest. Some of the normal shenanigans. Not too bad. Just living life. Yeah, Kent. I think we can make that happen. I know we did a lot of little room to room in last year. The custom contest. I don't think we did a lot of showing on that this year on last
Uh,
year, and we can. I know we're going to have a gentleman that's going to be down in the custom contest room.
yep.
Maybe two of us. Who knows? So we would definitely be able to get that and out of the norm shenanigans. That could get dangerous on a family page. I would like to see some racing, different views of room to room, and how many people and how much time they spend getting room ready. Oh,
That's actually pretty cool.
I
That's
like
not a
that
bad idea.
idea.
We just got to run into somebody that's actually setting up.
Yeah, live smoke pit from 10 p.m. No, no live from the smoke pit, dude. That's I mean, we could do it live, but it would just do this the whole
Yes, he's bleeping himself.
yeah. We'll just turn off the audio, so you'll just see.
Live feed the sledgehammer. Yes, we did that last year, and I
And if they're
think
cool with it, we'll do it again this year a little bit.
yeah, yes, and with our professional sledgehammer swinger being available this year, I hope.
Yeah, hopefully
So
that would be fun if they all got to come as well. But yes,
yeah,
we will definitely do a little of the Hardy Adams Invitational downhills. I will try to figure out. We'll make a little bit of a schedule, and we'll kind of try to be around. Better stop and go live. Some race shops. I don't know if we're gonna get to any race themed places, but
we
we'll
might
see what we can do.
we might do that.
Yeah, I know we're gonna be 3 blocks from the NASCAR Hall of Fame. I wouldn't mind going and checking that out.
Well,
Um,
it wasn't so much Roy; it was T Cat that was. Woo!
yeah. What is one
Uh,
piece you two are
oh
hoping to
man,
find at a reasonable price and bring home with you? I'll go first.
yeah,
I'm looking for the dark blue and or silver Mercedes 380 SEL. And those are the two that I'm always on the hunt for. I have been hunting for those cars for the last 5 years, And and I'm also looking for the Mercedes with the BP logo on the hood. So those are my three gotta haves. I know I probably might find one, maybe. I don't know,
How much you
Brian.
want? It all comes down to how much you're wanting to pay for it.
I'm hoping to find it at a reasonable price.
Yeah,
I would prefer not to make a house payment on a Hot Wheel. So, but I mean, I would definitely spend up if I had to if one of those cars comes up for.
man, I have been struggling with this for the last two uh 2 to 3 months really about what I want. I just don't know. I've covered just about most of it. I think there's a handful of Ferraris I don't have yet. Um, I would just probably have to say it's going to be some Blackwall Real Riders is where it's going to be at for me.
I need some Real
So
Rider tires too. Despite the boat, just do it. Do what? Buy the car? I gotta find them first, B. Trust me, if I find them, I will. I will buy them, and I know. Ken, are
I
you
have
gonna
to
have some?
rearrange now.
Yeah, yeah. Even though right now his room looks really, really good. I like the way it's set up right now. It just needs more cases on the walls.
Yeah, yeah. I need more cases and more money
And speaking
and
of
the lottery.
cases, my cases got stained this weekend. So hopefully by the time that we fly out for Charlotte, there might be some cases hanging on the walls down here. So that would be really cool. So it's supposed to be really nice next week. And so hopefully I'll be able to get some of that stuff done. I will
Um,
look, see what tires are on. Um, they need. I'll message you after the show, Ken, on what I'm looking for because there are certain ones that I'm looking for. If you got extra tires, you guys doing anything new at
mm,
nationals that you haven't done in the past? Yeah, I know we are going to a private event that the Ohio
yeah,
folks are putting on. It's called the Lunch Bash. Um, we probably will not go live during that time because it's an invite paid ticket event. So, oh no, Ken, they can be as messed up as they want, but they have to be the right tire. It's not the off road or the skinny ones. It's the bigger slicks. But they can be scratched. They can be torn. They can have a gouge out of them. Those would be perfect.
it would fit it perfectly.
Yes, it would. But
Yeah, I think
I
the lunch batch is the really big thing that we got tickets for, which was
yeah,
cool. I
that'll be
am
the
looking forward
newest
to
of.
that.
Yeah, that'll be the new thing for us. Oh, and we'll get to show the autograph line this year too. Hopefully,
Yeah, yeah.
because there was no
If
autograph session last year.
if they allow that, if we don't hold up the line too much, we'll definitely go live for that and sit, y'all get to see some of that too.
Or we can, after we go through, we can ask as we go through, and then we could like get back in line and just kind of show you like a couple minute thing and have people wave at you and stuff like that. Like we'll see what we can do. Did the lunch bash a few times. Didn't get to sign up for it this year. Oh, that sucks, Ken. This will be, like I said, this will be our first time going, so I'm excited about it. It's something I've heard about for years, and I'm glad that we're getting the opportunity to go check it out.
Yeah,
Um, I'm just curious on what the cars are going to be because we know three of them, but we don't know three of them. And the reason we don't know four of them technically, because there is going to be the Hot Wheels newsletter car, whatever it may be, and then there will be the finale and the dinner car, and then it always kind of gets leaked around that. Like when we were in Atlanta, they leaked that the 66 Supernova gasser was going to be the pink party for that year. And
Yeah.
when they were in Cali, that's when the Cadillac got leaked. So don't go live in your first right. No, no. we won't. We won't. We'll be too busy at that. We want to go live when it's structurally and safe for everyone. So
This is a PG show, not even a PG-13 show.
no, we like to have we want to keep it so that way children can watch the show if they want to as well. So
I mean, I feel weird. It's 50 minutes in, and I'm like, I'm ready for round 2, and then I remembered Mike's not with us tonight, so we don't.
yeah, I know. I mean, it's been an easy show tonight. I have asked user sources and they haven't heard of what they are yet, and that's fine, Ken. For me, I like that. Oh, I like seeing them. I mean, obviously, I know we'll find out about it. Roy Kirst, you must be kidding.
Just a little.
Throw the squirrel in there, things get violent.
I mean, and then once we get back, it's the full-on hardcore press for Diecast Meet and
Yep.
the first edition show.
April 10th in Fremont. Still have a few tables available, so sign up now.
I mean, we're picking up pace on the tables a lot. If you want to get in, I would not wait until the last minute. Hop in now. It's going to be a good time.
It's less than 4 weeks, isn't it?
Just about. It's about 3 weeks because we're 2 weeks.
Yeah. So yeah, 3.5. We'll call it 3.5. Make it easy. Not too many left. There you go. Heard it from the man himself. Not too many tables left. But yeah,
I'm excited for this. It's gonna be good.
I am too. I wish that I was a whole lot lighter. That did not happen. But I have got great, comfortable shoes. I'll be with friends, family, and it will be an amazing week. And then I will not move off my couch on Monday. So when we get back, Sunday and Monday, well, Sunday's a travel day. So yeah, Monday I pretty much don't move. So
I'll be down there at your house for a little bit because I got to go to that appointment and then come back, and I'll probably looking like bleh.
No problem. David Lawhead, what's going on? Looking forward to it. Yeah, it's going to be Nationals are a great time. This is going to be my second Nationals, but this will be my first getting back to a Nationals vibe because in Atlanta, Mattel did not get to come. There was no charity auction. Well, there was a charity auction, but it was a lot of donated stuff. This year, we've been showing that Mattel has got a lot of prototype cars that they are donating for said charity auction. And there is some really cool stuff in there. And I don't think they're done yet. They're going to wait to throw that hammer at the end because I think she said there was 4 sneaks and they've only gone through 3. And then they've released the Alvarado 56 Chevy truck or 56 Ford trucks that he did in House of Color paint. And they just did Kraut Customs, the Volkswagen drag bus. What's the other car?
It's an East German car. I can't remember the name of it, but it's very similar to something like the Soviets made called the Zaporozhets, which was made in Zaporozhye, Ukraine. But it's one of those Eastern Bloc not communist, but it's like a stripped down Volkswagen.
Okay,
that's the best way to say it. It's a people's car.
Yeah. So, and those are on the page too, if you haven't got a chance to see them. And the guy that actually does the Kraut Customs, his name is Carl. And obviously, Kraut Customs, we're talking about Germany here. He lives in Germany. And he flies from Germany to the shows in the States. And this will be, I think, his first ones. If he was in LA in 20 or in 19, that might have been the last show that he got to go to. So he's going to be excited to be back. I know he is. So
yeah, I talked to him in Chicago. His room was a couple down from Roy's, I think, at the time. Yeah, I like him. He is definitely one of the guys to see.
That's one of
Who
that's one of his.
am I most excited to see? Honestly, I don't have one person I'm more excited to see than another. It's just the ability again for another year to meet everyone and get to spend more time with them. I have that one. That one I like that one a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then I really like this one. Space Tool. But yeah, he's a big Star Wars guy, and he does a lot of cool stuff. And all of
Yeah.
these stickers are from 17, so maybe that I don't know because though he was in LA in 18, so
Yes, Ken. Of course, you since you're here.
who do you guys most excited to see? I'm excited to see obviously everybody. Um, there's no one person, obviously. I mean, I'm excited to see Brendan and his wife Coco, and
Well, we all want to see Coco smash stuff. That's what we
yes,
want to see.
yeah. I mean, I just want to get back to that normalcy of a convention. Who is Ken Sleep? I heard he's a tall, skinny guy.
And he likes the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, huge Denver Broncos fan. Him and PJ would get along great.
I think for me, the other thing I want to do and see is really going to the club, the club meet or the club seminar. Really is what it's called. I want to do that.
Yeah.
I think there's something that we can contribute there, and I think we can, provide a unique perspective, maybe help somebody else out.
Yeah. And when we were in Atlanta, we were kind of hanging out, and the gentleman that puts on that said meeting kind of walked by it, and he was like, how come you guys weren't in there? And be like, we forgot. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, well, you have to make next year. So we're definitely gonna make it this year. So about to have some awesome upset live. Nice. Not sure which game you're watching, but
Well,
whoa.
He's down watching the Baylor game,
Oh,
he's
nice.
down watching the Big 12 basketball tournament. I seen him post that earlier.
Nice. You can let everyone know what the worst state in the country is because you live in it.
No, I don't live in Iowa.
Well, we're next to it.
Which is bad enough. Thank God we have a river to separate it.
Amen to that.
And we're on the right side, which is the left side.
All right.
Okay,
Let's move on.
I digress.
But yeah, I'm excited to see Chris and Zornock and and Roy and Greg and just everybody. Calvin, Nick, Ken, Dave, everybody that we run into that we see, Tim, Loaf, Mike, just getting everybody back together again, getting to see Miss Marcia and Charity. I mean, there's so many people that we get to hang out with. Yeah, Miss Melanie, there's so many fun people that we get to hang out with that we only maybe see once a year. So it will be really fun to see all of them all over again. So
yeah, and the chance to meet new people, that's always a plus too.
Yeah. And you meet a lot of people. Because I remember the first time I was there, before I had introduced myself to Roy, I was talking to a guy named, he goes by Hot Wheel Bob.
Boo for Kyle. He's not coming. Boo.
Kyle won't be there. Oh, man.
I'm saddened.
Yeah. That's always no fun when somebody can't make it. But that's the thing. Like we said a couple weeks ago on the show, talking about saving up for nationals. Don't have to go to everyone. Hell, I might miss one at some point. You never know.
Yeah, we got to talk about that too.
Ooh, still go strapping a GoPro to Brian's head. Oh, I mean, I think all you'd see would be exit signs and lights, and he's kind of a tall dude. I can't give all of my trade secrets away.
No. But yeah, I mean, I'm really, really excited for this. It's are there any? Yes, Manny, there are tables left. So if you want one, just message myself, Brent, or Brian and tell us how many you want. Just so that anybody knows, tables are $20 each. Unless you get 3 or more, then they're $15 each.
Brian can turn a dead cat into a.
That might be the challenge.
That might be a little much. Maybe if we started with something similar to that.
I don't know. I was impressed. Yeah, start him off with a duck.
Start off with a duck and see where you can get. Just imagine what I could do with a live cat.
We have gone off.
Yes, we have. But that's what we do here. We go off rails, and we have a fun time, and we get to hang out for a little bit. And hopefully, if things progress like I'm hoping they will next week, I will go live for a little sneak peek of my new cases. But I just got to get them done first.
I don't have anything.
They won't be finished, but they will be a lot closer and hopefully on the walls. And then I just need to get the Lexan ordered and get that coming. And I was waiting to order that because I don't want it to come in when I'm out of town and then get the people get upset or they get broke while I'm waiting for me to get them picked up. So I'm going to order them right when we leave. So I want to open something. I'm all hypered up.
Well, then open something because I don't have anything to open. I really don't. I mean, I could open one of your cards that you left down here.
No, let's not do that because I don't know which ones I want to open yet.
Well, you have 2 mommies.
I know, but I don't know if I want to open that. I'm going to go hunting for a minute. I'll be right back. See what I can find. Try to keep it underneath we'll try to go low value-ish tonight. We don't want to go super crazy tonight.
Oh, go big or go home.
No, we got to save the big stuff for nationals.
Oh, the other thing I really am looking for is I think I want to do a definitive search and destroy on ID cards. That's something I want to try to knock out. I am over 50% of the way there. I just need to find a few more. I do have 12 on the way whenever that case decides to ship. Let's see.
How about a black box?
That would be good.
It's 100%. It's 100% minus rubber bands.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here.
And I think when we get back, we'll put up table requests for the next show down south with that too. So we do have our date confirmed for that.
It had rubber bands on it.
And that's going to be a good time. So
that's too much heat.
I don't know what he's doing.
That's too much heat. Can't go that route. Woo.
I got this. Or
I'm trying to find something. Oh, can't open that. It's way too much heat.
Or that.
Ooh, that's too much heat. Oh man, I got too much heat in this basement.
Or that.
Need to turn on me some AC. I know that was a lame joke, but it was still funny.
What day? It's the first Sunday in June, I believe. So that makes it the 5th or the 6th.
We'll go with this thing.
Let me get down there. May 5th or June 5th is when our next show is down south.
Yeah, Lexana is very hard to break, but it's also really, really expensive. You can get just regular plexiglass for about half the cost, and plexiglass is what the Carney cases are made of. These ones down here, and they are strong as well. So we're gonna open. Not gonna show what it is yet.
Apparently so. Fender does make its own guitar.
Yeah,
for Hot
actually,
Wheels.
and I did see that this afternoon, and they look pretty cool, but we all know that they're not made for us. Those are made for the collectors that have
More money than
no,
God.
pretty much. Is that what you opened?
That's all I've got.
Ooh,
I mean, I
spectacular.
could open one of these, I guess.
One of what? Oh, that's hurt. That's hurting. Yeah, that's what I got. Little black box.
Well, go open
All
the little
right.
black box.
We're going to open, and somebody's going to get mad with this because I already know. That's why I bought this one, because the box is hammered and it needs to be liberated. We have the 1969 Buick Riviera Lowrider.
I like that car.
So there we go. Just take my little razor blade here and cut through there. And oops. Get rid of that. No, we tore the cardboard. Can't go back in there now. Okay, now we can open that.
Well, Ken, I've got
More
another
cardboard.
one in bubble wrap yet.
All right, now how do we get it out of here? There, cardboard down. There's the backdrop. Ooh, super pretty.
Nice backdrop.
Yeah. This one's pretty sun faded. Not really that nice. This is back when the cubes were ridiculously strong, but we got her. Maybe. There we go. I can't even tweak it until I get it off the metal or off the base. So, but that is pretty.
No damage.
It looks like it's okay. I thought it was flaking there for a second, but I think it's
dirty.
I just think it's just a flake of the car.
Oh, sweet. Steve, to answer your question about the ID cars, yes, I have the last case of 12 ordered, and they are coming to the house at some point. I know Brent has them ordered as well. They are a case of 12, one car per case. So you get no duplicates.
Yep.
And that'll put a big dent in what I need, but I still have some that I need to get. And I tried looking for those 4 from the portal and the track set. I couldn't order them separately, so you're gonna have to tell me how you did that.
Well, I bought the track set. But I know where we can get the link. I'm going the distance for you, people.
Where did you get the what case are you talking about? Whoever's there. Ken, what case are you talking about? Oh, I got it from. It was from One Stop, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they were from One Stop. That's where we ordered them from.
There we go.
Yep. One Stop Diecast has that last case of 12 in there.
There we go. There we go. Hold on, let me get back here on the post. There we go. Now we're open.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Wrong. There. We'll do my favorite. A little 3-wheel motion. And this is the same suspension that the Impala has. So
I am missing a few of the Chase ones, but they're from the second year. I have the first year, and everything.
Brent, and I've got some second years for you. So
yeah. So like I said, they have grown on me. I don't collect them for the same reason that Brent does. He is more because he uses them for the game and he likes them. I started out just collecting the non-fantasy castings and just
fell down the rabbit hole.
I didn't fall down in it. I jumped into it.
Yeah. And that's the thing. The ID cards are absolutely stunning. None of them should ever be allowed to be kept in a box. They're just entirely too pretty. Ooh. Oh. That's a woo. Kent's winning the battle tonight. Oh, you're doing 2 at once?
That's sticky. And I'm gonna need scissors yet. That defeated the purpose.
Yeah, that's why you gotta keep one of these little handy dandy box cutters around. They work great.
You mean one of these?
Yep. Nick says done. Now, I wonder what Nick is saying done to. Maybe a little secret project or...
Yeah, probably. You know, he's teased me with his final version of his custom, which...
Me too. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Man, this is... Do we need to dedicate another 40 minutes to you open this one?
Well, probably.
Bone Shaker ID. Let me go grab that for you. Let me see what it looks like. If I can find it relatively easy without making a massive commotion over here.
I can find it pretty easy in my room because I know where it's at. There we go.
Yeah.
Pink noodle head. Which, you know, side-by-side comparison. Pink. Original OG. Pink. OG. This will be my downhill racer for
the downhill race.
Yeah, for that.
But yeah,
I don't speak English well.
There is the Joker ID shaker, and it looks just like that. Ooh, hold on, wait, no, hold on, wait. No, Steven, those are pinks. Those are pink parties.
The
one is.
Yeah. I can do the same with this one too.
Wonder if I can catch the logo here, the ha-has. There it is. But yeah, this one is super cool. And it even has the Joker face on the front.
Yeah, that Japan one set ain't leaving this house. We already discussed that.
But yeah, some of these stuff gets a little hard to find. But yeah, all I'm waiting for is the last 12 of the IDs, and I will have all 136. And I need to message Mr. Mike and talk to him about 137.
Original and OG. Original and pink. There we go.
Nice.
Thought that was pretty cool. So these got to go into their happy little homes.
Show that red line noodle head again. Light blue or an aqua?
It's probably more of a blue. You can't really see it Well, if you look in the rear wheel well or in either wheel well,
Yeah.
you see it a little bit better. Um, but it
Yep,
was
Ken,
nice.
136. And if you're playing the game, there's more digitals than there is real because I have 147 digital cars, but there's only 136 actual cars because there's cars you can only get in the game. There is a um, schools out bone shaker, which is pretty cool. There's a Halloween bone shaker, which is amazing. But again, they're only digital versions. I do know a guy that can remake them, but I don't think he does it for everybody. But they are super cool.
And I think Manny was wanting to know if possible there might be a live sale this weekend. Somebody might be
Ooh,
going live. I don't know who.
live sales. Those can get dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I play the game and not very often. It gets too repetitive. I need more odd tracks. Yeah, they do get repetitive, but I like to focus on top speed, seeing how fast I can get. I've almost gotten because I don't really use the track a lot because I don't want to risk throwing the cars. So I mainly just stick to the online purposes, and I focus on getting my cars, you know, the best the best line, so to speak, where you can get them up to almost 500 miles an hour on the game. I've got a lot of them that are at 490s and stuff like that. So I think my highest is 498.
That's fast.
Yes. But the fun thing about the game is with the daily dedications, and now they have the new series going where you can race the original cars, and if you race them all, you get a ton of red line points, which will unlock digital cars, and you also get a lot of cash, which you can soup up the cars with. So it's a lot of fun. I just hold the car and sling it through the gate and let it go through.
Well, Brent, all I'm going to say is um, we are no longer on the naughty list with Dave.
How are we not on the what?
Dave just sent me a message. I'll tell you about it here in a second.
Okay.
But that made me happy.
All right, cool. Nothing like being not in trouble when we're coming around to going to see him.
Yeah.
Just hold the card and sing it through the gate and let go. I can't. It takes the fun out of it, but I don't want to scratch him unless I can play with the cars. I'd have to build like a foam box because they just fly off too easy. But other than that, do we have anything else? Do we just keep
No.
rambling on like the circus that we are, or
No, I think we're about done for tonight. I think.
unless anybody has any questions or comments or
I mean,
that
we
are
had 71 people come to the show, so I
yeah,
don't know if you mentioned that.
yes, I did mention that,
Oh,
and I mentioned that sometimes in Ash or in North Fork, sometimes we're only in the 40s, sometimes we're in the hundreds. To get 71 on a snowy, ice covered day, that's a
yeah,
win, man. That is a win. And it was, as Kent Bono said, he goes, it was a fun, relaxing day. We had a lot of fun there. We had the downhill track going all day long, and their kids were having a blast with that. I
yeah,
did forget to mention that earlier that the
and
kids were having fun.
the treasure hunt set that pseudo made up and Rich donated. That was cool
Yeah,
too.
and who did that go to again? I can't remember the name.
It went to Bill Nelson's boys. They
That's
were
right, Bill
there
Nelson's boy.
they were there the longest, and so we decided.
And they were playing with the track too. So
yep, they decided they got it. So
Lincoln show was awesome. Good. I'm glad that the swap meet was a good time. One of these days I'll have to make down there. I know I got a set of doors I need to sell off for a car that I don't own. So
yeah,
but yeah. Other than that, I got nothing else.
I don't got
If you
anything.
if you haven't gone and checked it out yet, don't forget about the Midwest Diecast Convention coming up June 8th, 9th, and 10th. Brendan, Brian, Mr. Zornock, Mr. Walker and Mr. Lee Allen, who, if you do not follow Nuclear Minds Design or Lee Allen himself, you need to go do that. Especially Nuclear Design or Nuclear Minds, because he made an amazing custom with a little help from our friend Mr. Chris Walker for Shirley Muldowney. And if you don't know who she is, come on. But yeah, it's going to be fun. Go follow everybody.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with North Fork, Manny. The other, and we also need to mention that Angela will be there along with Bombshells Customs as well.
I
And
didn't mean to forget Angela. She's awesome. Hey, there's a tape measure I couldn't find the other day. Yay!
I think that's all I've got for tonight.
I think that's all I got for today.
Okay. Well, I guess we're going to say goodbye. We'll see you all in a couple of weeks.
I have that card. The Game of the Heart. Nice. I don't have that one yet. So we'll see you guys live from Charlotte in 2 weeks.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Night.